So tell me, how excited are you to see Elton?
Oh, very. I've seen Elton lots of times in small little events and just by himself, and it's so exciting to see the crescendo, the climax of all of it here at Dodger Stadium.
Right, so do you have a favourite Elton song? Someone said you can only listen to one Elton song for the rest of your life. What would that song be?
It's so hard. I think Your Song, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what did you think of, have you heard Lady Gaga's cover of your song?
I have not.
I mean, I think I'd go home tonight and listen to it. I mean, it's epic. It's so good.
Yeah, I'll have to listen to that.
So what have you been up to? What have you been working on?
Well, I think a lot of people are watching Don't Worry Darling, so I am in that, and I did the Taylor Swift video, so a lot of people are talking about that right now, but I also start my tour, the Glaminatrix tour starts here in Los Angeles at the Orpheum Theater on New Year's Eve, and then it goes all over the U.S. and Canada through January and February.
Awesome. And how do you not get tired? How do you sustain that energy to just keep going after all these years?
Because when you're just like doing something that is, meaningful for people. I mean, I know it's like people that don't know me, they're like, how can burlesque be meaningful? But I do theaters 3,000 people strong every night, with most of them women and LGBTQIA community that loves glamour and sensuality, and it has meaning for people. So it's hard to explain to people if you haven't seen it, but it keeps me going because I produce the biggest burlesque show in the world that there ever was.
You do, and I mean, you kind of made burlesque famous in modern history. I mean, that's how a lot of people know burlesque. It's through you. I mean, which is pretty crazy when you think about it.
It is crazy. I hope it keeps going. Yeah.
And what would you say the biggest thing that you've learnt about yourself is through dancing?
Through dancing, I guess, like, for me, being someone who wanted to be a dancer but was never good enough, I learned that talent is not rare, that being like having a presence and being able to fill a huge room, you have to have that with the talent,
Right.
It's something else. I went to see a performance, an unnamed performance, and I was like, wow, it's technically so great, but there's not a star in the production, like people that can really like go to the rafters with their energy.
Yeah.
That's what Elton has, that's what Lady Gaga has, that's what, that's why there could be better singers, there could be, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, is that, well, like even like Madonna, she's not the most vocally,
people have been
but
saying that about Madonna for decades, saying she's not a good enough singer, she's not a good enough dancer, she's not a good enough actor, but she's a genuine star that has made her mark and changed everything the way all pop music is done.
Correct.
So and you can't, not just anybody can do that.
Absolutely. And what do you think you'd say to the young girl that was growing up that dreamed of being able to burlesque dance as a career? What do you think you would say to her?
I mean, I guess it depends on what her reasons for dreaming to be a burlesque dancer were. There's a lot. You got to look at your reasons behind the desire for showbiz. You have to realize what it is, and it's not always what you think it is. It's not the accolades or even the big performance. There's a lot more to it than that.
It's about fulfilling your soul's destiny. That's what it's about. Yeah.
Yeah.